Testing, testing, 1, 2. What's up, y'all? As you can see, I literally just came back from work. I didn't even bother to change because this is something that actually just was sitting in my spirit the whole ride back home. First and foremost, after a great weekend at Anime NYC, shout out to y'all who showed out and for the 5 cosplays. This will conclude my con tour for the year. I know there's a few more coming up. I will not be attending those. I actually am pretty burnt out. And I was going to do this whole thing where I was going to rank all the cons that I've went to. That's probably going to be in another video. But I wanted to actually touch on something, a subject, where as to what I've overall learned from going to these cons. And one thing that I can actually say is this. That's for certain. It's really just not all that it's cracked up to be. Now, hear me out. When I say not all that it's cracked up to be, I mean when it comes to when you come across creators that's in the internet space, or YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, the social media atmosphere. It's really not all that it's cracked up to be, because some of these people that you probably have seen with big numbers or big followings and everything like that, sometimes it's not really like that for them. You would think that it will act a certain way or be a certain way, but really they're just normal people. Just like how I'm talking to you. Just like how you would meet another person on the street. They're just people with regular issues, regular problems, hopes, dreams, fears. They eat, breathe, shit just like you and me. Just be nice to them, for the most part. Are some of them assholes? Probably. But that's something that you have to learn on your own accord. But I can only speak from my experience. And most of the creators that I have met who has had large followings or just a big number of content when it comes to talent, they're pretty chill. And my cat is actually, hang on a second. You want to be in the video? Yeah. See, he's in the video now. Now watch how you're just gonna go. You were just furry all over the place. Why is that? Say hi, Daddy. Why are you? Okay, I swear, I'm not choking him. He's just being really dramatic. Oh, God. Okay, well, now that that's out the way. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, these people that you run across in the space when it comes to, big followers or just have a persona, they're just regular people, And at the end of the day, if you treat them with the same amount of respect that you want, you'll get it back. And it really doesn't matter at the end of the day how much numbers they have. Are they a good person? Are they nice? Are they empathetic? Are they helpful? Are they inspirational? All that other jazz. And this is no particular aim at them. But it's very inspiring to just see these people who can just take their time out to really just talk to you and give you free game. Or just take the time out to be normal human beings. It's a learning experience. And I've definitely learned that along the courses of the past, I'd say, 8 months since I guess 6 to 8 months since I've been going on these convention tours this year. From Blurred to Dream, Otakon, Anime, NYC, and even Brooklyn Comic Con. It was just pretty much a vibe for me. And it kind of put me in a perspective where it's really not that serious. I know that there were times where I kept saying that I would want to get certain contents out. We're supposed to bring out a lot more vlogs, but issues kept arising, personal, technical, stuff like that. And I really just had this thing where I just beat myself up because I couldn't do it, or I just couldn't find the time or energy to. But then it made me wonder, how many other creators out there who have bigger followings or have these expectations that they have on themselves or people that project it onto them but I just feel the same way. And it kind of grounded me a bit. Because it's okay. It's human. We all have things that come up in our lives that we have to take care of. Financial, family, spiritual, emotional, mental. It all comes with the game. And most of the people who are aspiring to be on that level, they lose sight of the fact that it's really about the journey. Most of the time, people are just going to keep telling you that the journey was just the best part. I've heard that a couple times. The journey was the best part because once you reach that particular goal that you aim for, it's like you got to reach for another one. And then you got to reach for another one, if there is any. So, I say that to say this. For all the people out there who are creators or aspiring creators that want to get into that space and feel that they're behind, whether they've been doing this for a year, 2, 5, 10 years plus, it's really the journey. Because all it takes is one piece of content, one video, one clip, one whatever. And then the rest just falls into place. But the journey behind it is what makes it worthwhile. And you have to go through it. You have to weather the storm. You have to go through the doubts, the pain, the setbacks, betrayals, whatever the case may be. That's what it is. But overall, I will say that it's okay to feel like you're behind. It's okay to feel as though you're not where you're supposed to be, or you feel like you are supposed to be. It's human. That's what we all are. We're all freaking humans. And all in all, I'm saying this to you as to myself. It's just numbers, y'all. I promise you. It's really just numbers. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X/Twitter, or all. It's just numbers, y'all. It doesn't mean shit at the end of the day. Because if you really think about it like this, if you were to get 500,000 followers tomorrow, what would you do with that? Like, really ask yourself, like, what would you do if you had 500,000 followers, and if you woke up to that? Shit, let's scale it down. Let's say if you had over 5,000 followers, 5,000 subscribers. What would you do with all that? How would you handle it? You couldn't handle it. So much personality, so much things to look after. That's why I say the journey is really what makes it worthwhile. Because you grow and you connect with people. Because you never know who you're going to run into. You might elevate your passions and content to a level, to a point where you didn't think could be possible. But it's about the journey. So, yeah, that was just sitting on my spirit. So, don't feel like you're behind. Don't feel as though you're not where you need to be, because you're exactly where you need to be. As long as you know where your destination is, keep going. And you know that phrase where they say, the only time you get to look back is to see how far you've come. That is true. I promise you. You'd be surprised when you look back and see how far you've come from socializing with people, connections that you've made, the creations and content and projects that you have done or haven't done. And you gotta be grateful for it. Because there are still people out there rooting for you. I promise you. There's somebody out there rooting for you. And if not, I'm rooting for you. Just like I'm always going to root for you. So, I'm not going to talk your ear off too much. I know we all got things to do. Probably got some short attention spans. Lord knows I do. I want to go back to creating some things before I go back to the grindstone. So, be on the lookout for another video. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more. I'm going to do another video in regards to the cons that I went to. And my favorite ones as well. But, with that being said, guys, this is Juke. I love y'all. Stay great. Keep on creating.